When I was a little kid and watched Finding Nemo for the first time, I recall thinking that the just keep swimming part was super funny. I know, it's just another movie line, probably meant for toddlers, but I often find myself pondering about it. So many years later, when it came time to do my first event at the swim team championship meet, I had that phrase in my mind on repeat. When I'm not at meets and when it's just me in the water, I find myself at peace. Everything that I'm thinking about flows away. Swimming helps me to keep my cool and pull my pent up energy out for myself. Dory has taught me that I believe to just keep swimming. Staring at my first place ribbon on my bulletin board, I'm transported back to that day. The very first thing I remember is the sunshine. It was hot and almost blinding. But as I was basking in the sun, taking in the noise of water splashing, teammates yelling, and timers clicking, the sky opened up, and all of a sudden my feet were in a puddle of mud and my towel was soaked. People ran under tents and trees, but it was no use. There was no escaping the rain. But to this day, I don't really think about how Champs wasn't how it was planned to be. That's because it turned out to be great. I learned so much that day and I improved my skills a lot. I was under pressure, a big change from how I would normally swim. So even though the swim team championship meet was 8 hours long and very tiring, some may say a waste of a good day, I thought it was a very valuable experience. It was a change from my normal mindset nonetheless, and I think that's an acceptable thing sometimes. I believe that each of our experiences shapes and forms our destiny. It's like a wet hunk of clay on a pottery wheel, and each cut and ridge added by us makes the pot look slightly different. Champs has taught me that speed and precision are important. After all, it was the final meet and I had to do my very best. But what also sticks out to me is the card games and the jokes, slipping on mud and taking everyone down with me, and the selfies in between events. During the events, I remember my teammates cheering me on and me doing the same for them. Having fun, not focusing on the future too much, and just being in the present moment. Swimming has taught me about form strong kicks, strong pulls, strong everything. But it has also taught me that sometimes it's okay to let your mind stay calm and to carry on no matter what goes wrong. And honestly, that can be really applied to everyday life. Sometimes, actually, a lot of the time, it's good to not worry about the little things and to not care what other people think and just carry on with what you need to do. It's good to focus on yourself. I've known this sentence, this random movie line, for maybe 10 years, but when I got older and I truly understood this line, I found a good balance between caring and not caring. Whether I'm in a meet, swimming for fun, or even just getting through another school day, this phrase means a lot. In other words, you should focus on the important things. I believe that when you reach that state, you're your best self. I believe to just keep swimming.